How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Today is going to be day 51 in the Ultimate Guide series, and I have a lot of secrets to share with you today. On top of that, I have some news for Vera 2.0 testing and how you yourself can get involved, so we will have a lot of goodies in this video. But first, I wanted to talk about my Twitch livestream tonight at 5:30 p.m. EST. We will be giving away Tower of Fantasy in-game codes. They will give you a gold nucleus and 5 SR relic shard boxes, so make sure to swing by and check out your chance to win. Speaking of winning, I also have another giveaway hidden inside of this video, and that is going to be on my Discord. The link will be in the descriptions down below, so make sure to click on that, and there is going to be a secret channel in my Discord. Well, maybe not so secret, it's labeled secret, but it's under the Tower of Fantasy section, so if you find that channel, and you type in some sentence containing the phrase, Heirs of Ida, if you are the first 10 people to type in some sort of sentence containing that phrase, you will win a Tower of Fantasy code. So, good luck. Hopefully you're there first. Next, we have some information about the Tower of Fantasy 2.0 Vera official testing. On the Discord, they announced that they are taking applications in, and I'll put a link down below so that you can check that one out as well. Go ahead and apply. Hopefully you get in and you can see all of the good in-game content to come in the future. Hope to see you there. Finally, after that, the boss monsters have spawned. As you can see on my island here, I am currently constructing some buildings, so we are going to be improving our development center as well as some other buildings. So those island bosses have respawned. They're on a 7-day timer from which you killed them, so I don't know what time you killed them today, but at whatever time you did manage to kill them, they will be respawning at that exact same time. And I did want to issue a warning that today is going to be one of the last few days for the exchange store, so we're going to be ending for the week very soon, but more importantly, we're going to be ending for the month as we're getting close to the end of September and entering in October. So make sure you have bought your weeklies and your monthlies before the month rolls over, and you're covered on that before you start going crazy on upgrading all your buildings, to the sky. So I just want to make sure that you are aware of that and you don't miss out on any weekly or monthly rewards, and then go ahead and upgrade your buildings to your heart's content. Following that, I also wanted to talk about Cobalt B. Cobalt B is now in the game, and I've been taking a look at it for quite a while. It's kind of hidden here. We've been doing some testing on it and other, like the test servers, and this character is coming out on October 6th. It does look to be a little bit weaker. They tried to enhance it by increasing the shatter, but I think the best part about Cobalt B is going to be her matrices. They actually look very good. They look strong. They add a lot of damage for debuff targets, and they add a lot of continued attack damage in the form of like a burn dot. So that might be like a sleeper thing coming with Cobalt B. I would definitely check that out. We don't know what the finalized value of these matrices are going to be, but once we do know, I'll let you guys get a little bit of an update on that and tell you if that's worth or not, because at the moment, currently, they're looking pretty strong, especially if they're working the same way that some of the other matrices do. Now that we have Cobalt B out of the way, let's talk about Vera Orienteering, the event that we have currently ongoing. We are in Phase 1 at the moment, but I think we will be migrating to Phase 2 pretty shortly. Make sure you have turned in your little energy cells, and then you head to the shop here, and I would go ahead and start buying and unlocking everything that is in the Phase 1 shop. And be prepared for Phase 2 shop, as it should be coming up here shortly. So if you haven't run around and grabbed some chests, my advice is to go for the purple chest. They give 50 of the little proof of whatever contributions, and that's going to be your best way to go about it. Purple chests, password chests, just force them open, and same with the blue password chests, force those open as well. That's going to be your best way to farm these points, and it doesn't take too long on top of that. So make sure you're cleared out for Phase 1 and ready for Phase 2 shortly. That'll definitely be a nice way to stay ahead of the curve here. Now that we have that covered, I wanted to talk a little bit about team comps, because I've been doing some testing on damage numbers and which team performs better, and I'm actually curious what team you guys are running. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what team you're running. Let me know how you like it. Do you feel like it's performing very strong? This is my current lineup right now. I have Shiro, Samir, and Nemesis, and I think that this team is very powerful. I also leveled up an ice team to test, so I use like Frigg and Tsubasa as well, and I've heard that Frigg and Meryl is also a powerful combination in some of the high Phantasm levels. My Meryl's got to get upgraded a little bit more stars, but you know, we're working towards it. At the moment, we don't really have too many fire characters. I know Claudia is also here and available. I don't know if anybody's tried like some crazy physical comps, and I know that Crow is still very, very powerful, as he always has been, especially with his ultimate damage. It's just kind of out of this world, right through the roof. So let me know what your findings are with team comps. I've tested both the Volt comp and the Ice comp, and I found that they do pretty similar damage, to be honest. Like I could interchange them on the same Phantasm floor and do well in both circumstances. So I think it's just kind of a matter of what element do you want the most. That being said, we know that we have Cobalt coming into the future and possibly Ruby pretty quick, so fire might be shooting straight to the top of that list as these characters roll out. And then of course we have the aberrant element, Lyn, coming into the future, which will definitely spice up a lot of the elements with some unique bonuses and procs based on the elemental type, which is always going to be fun, and it'll be like interesting to see how that is incorporated into the global strategy. And keep in mind that all of these things are vastly different from the CN version, so you're going to kind of have to come up with your own comp here. But go ahead and let me know down below what you're running and what character surprised you the most. Like, what character did you not think was going to be that good that actually was? For me, that was actually Shiro. Like, Shiro seems not that great, but once you get her upgraded with stars, she's actually very powerful. She probably has one of the highest one skill like damage values in the game, like just for throwing out all the chakrams with the rings. It's really high DPS, so I was very surprised at that. So let me know what you guys think. Team comp wise, what are you aiming for in the future? Next, I wanted to talk about the Sequential Phantasm, and that's why we were talking about those team comps, because the Sequential Phantasm wants you to run a lot of different elements. And I'm getting punished right now with this Burning Sun element here. I do not have flame characters. My best is like a king with 120 level on him, and that's it. That's all I got. I got a level 1 Huma, maybe like a level 100 Zero. I got a little Zero action going on, but the best I could get was literally 768 points on Burning Sun. Let me know if you've been able to do more than that. I think I could squeak out a few more points on the Long Night, maybe a few more on Lightning Steel. I did really well on this because of my Shiro and my Samir Nemesis, so that was pretty much the ideal situation for me. Let me know where you're aiming at this week. I think I might be able to obtain this 4,000 point value, but I think that most of the value really comes, like if you can get 2,200, probably good, you get most of the rewards. If you can somehow squeak out 3,000, it's kind of cool for these little materials, but it's not the end of the world. The rewards get worse and worse as it goes on, in my opinion, so I think it's just like a small bonus. But let me know, are you enjoying these Sequential Phantasm challenges? How do you like them? I've definitely been having fun so far. Now that we've covered that, let's talk about the level cap. The level cap is the same today, but tomorrow it will be increased to 69. That's right, all the way to 69. And with that, it means that we are getting ever so closer to level 70. And you know what that means. Weapon material time. Yes, this is again my daily warning. Weapon materials are coming. Get them now, or be in panic when level 60 or level 70 hits. You're gonna need a lot of these materials, like 15 of every tier 2 type, just for one weapon, and then you're gonna have to upgrade an arsenal of multiple weapons. And since we have the Sequential Phantasm now, you're gonna feel obligated to upgrade even more weapons outside of your element, so that you can get those points and stay on top of the ladder. So that's definitely gonna be really interesting. Just make sure you're checking your Stargates for 3-star Stargates, and go go ahead and check out the dimensional trials are not too bad as well, because keep in mind, yes, you do need the gold materials, but these purple materials are also something you need, and when you're leveling up multiple weapons, you probably will run out, so you're going to need both of them at some point. So go ahead and double check that and let me know how it goes in terms of your weapon development. Do you feel prepared? Do you feel like you're a little bit behind? What's your plan of action to cover that? Now that we have that discussed, let's talk about the Frontier Clash. We do have another charge today, so you will have an additional attempt at Frontier. I'm banked up 2 charges right now. I'm probably going to go ahead and do mine tonight so I can get that sweet, sweet gold gear before the end of the week, and then I could use that to further increase my Phantasm score. And since it is getting closer to that end of the week, just go ahead and start brushing up on some of the weekly activities so that you're not panic mode on Sunday night trying to get everything done. Then finally, I have another warning for Apex League, which will be resetting at the end of this month, which is really, really soon. So go ahead and hop in there, and at the very least, just play 1 game of PvP so that you get some free Dark Crystals and call it a day. If you don't want to do that and you want to push a little bit higher, you can. There are some good rewards with Dark Crystals, but I wouldn't break your back over trying to push a Grand Marshal. Like, honestly, I did it. It's not worth, like... I think next season I might just go like Star General and call it a day. It's rough with the current state of PvP, and there's just not much incentive, right? Like, well, I can get a little bit more Dark Crystals, like 150 more Dark Crystals for like hours upon hours upon hours of my time grinding up. It's like, I don't know if that's worth, but let me know, what rank are you guys in PvP down below? Go ahead and comment. Do you think it's worth? What could they do to increase this reward value? How could they help balance it out, make it more fair in some of these matches? I'd honestly, personally, I'd be interested in like 2v2 or 3v3 mode. For me, that would really sell it. I would have a blast doing that type of thing. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, everyone. I truly appreciate that. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you feel that we've earned it with this video. And as always, make sure you tune into the Twitch stream at 5:30 p.m. EST for some code giveaways. Thanks for your time, and we will see you in the next video.